A witnessed account of detestable malfeasance having occurred 9 March 1891, as reported by the San Francisco Call, duly recounted here in rigmarole and rhyme. Daring dimber-damber strike cable car barn. Faithful mongrel trio sound the alarm. A lively fusillade occurred in the city the other day. Might be the Rorty Pluckers cracking safes again, they say. All was quiet in the Haight Street house in Stanyon Terminus as the peachy cheek night watchman dusted down the luminous. Round 2 a.m. he heard a knock and yallered, "S'elp me, Bob, what of it? My buggy's sadly's broken down. I need a wrench to shunt it. We deal in cables, sheaves, and pulleys, fella. Can't help you here. Unless your buggy's got a grip, you'll need to apply elsewhere." "Sir, the jammiest of jams on board is right fit to sock me. Can't you help me prop the hub, bring home my popsy-wopsy?" But the watchman had an inkling. From the back he'd heard the barking. It was Jack and Tip and Fido, all 3 mutts and natty narking. They had different barks, those dogs, one for food and one for fighting. But darby darn, this barking was one reserved for biting. As the watchman went to check the safe, behind a window crashed. "Throw up your bawds," the scuttler snarled. The watchman turned aghast. There was a pistol poking through, darn sure here was a skillimalink. But rather than surrender, our gibby guard optified the fink. He shot blind hooky with his pistol, aiming straight at the holler. 2 bullets whizzed when with surprise he heard a second caller. 3 guns out now, the engine house in full rowdy dow. From all directions casings clanked as caps winged Halliday's bow. Out of ammo and into the street, our nightman found his neighbor, the whooper-up arousing them from sleepy Meade Love's labors. There were conductors and there were gripmen, all shaking out their flannin', a tin-hat Appy Dosser and snaggle-toothed Nanny Bandon. A double-breasted water smasher soon joined the liege and brought along his raggies, still half rats it seemed. There were even 2 choky groggers come in clean from the can. It was shack per swaw, each man a snuffer firmly held in hand. 20 shots were fired as the plucking wallopers escaped. Down Haight Street they fizzle-scurried, pursuers hot on their plate. And soon the smoke cleared and it became umble come stumble that the bugaboo had ended, the car barn saved from certain trouble. The next day in the Call it was reported no one was hurt. And that's true of bipedals, perhaps Darwin would assert. But under the locomotion and chuckaboo back bearishin', 3 doggies on duty, found poisoned and perishin'. There are men who are clean. There are men who are loyal. But men can be dogs when it comes to spoils royal. They cruelly slipped some Mickey meat to Jack, Tip, and Fido. 3 noble dogs taught to protect. They lived by that mighty Cairo. Bricky Jack would have ate it last, always leery of strangers, but Fido'd ate anything, especially those bangers. When it fell to Barmy Tip, he'd have lapped up that bossy meal. Those thievin' cheaters must have had no heart. They clearly couldn't feel. To the trio in Oddfellows, a granite stone was laid. Round that fateful safe, each doggy etched, masterly handmade. Jack, Fido, and Tip, ill-fated 3, it reads, a sad bequest. Faithful to the last, now you're free. Peaceful be your rest.